Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into an important topic: selecting the right assessment tools for effective evaluation. This presentation will provide a comprehensive guide to help you ensure validity, practicality, and alignment in your assessment practices. I'm excited to share insights that will support more accurate and meaningful evaluations in your work. Let's get started. Choosing the right assessment tool is crucial because it allows us to accurately measure the specific skills, knowledge, or behaviors we're interested in. When the tool is appropriate, we can trust that the results are both reliable and valid, which means we can confidently use the data to make important decisions like hiring the best candidates, designing effective training programs, or planning development paths. On the other hand, using the wrong tool can lead to misleading information, resulting in poor decisions and wasted time and resources. So, getting this choice right is fundamental to achieving meaningful and actionable outcomes. The first step is to define the purpose of your assessment. This means clearly identifying exactly what you want to assess, whether it's skills, knowledge, behavior, or attitudes. Getting this clarity up front helps focus your efforts and influences every decision you make afterward, including the type of assessment tool you'll use and its format. It's also essential to define your assessment goals clearly. Are you aiming for diagnosis, benchmarking, development, or compliance? Knowing this ensures your assessment aligns perfectly with your specific needs. This foundation sets the stage for an effective and meaningful assessment process. Now that we've selected our tool, the next step is to check its validity and reliability. Validity refers to the tool's ability to measure exactly what it claims to measure. This is crucial because if the tool isn't valid, the data we collect won't accurately reflect the concept we're trying to assess. Next, we look at reliability, which means a tool produces consistent results each time it's used, whether across different administrations or different evaluators. Without reliability, the results could vary wildly, making them untrustworthy. Finally, if a tool lacks both validity and reliability, it risks giving us inaccurate or inconsistent data, which ultimately undermines the entire assessment value. So, confirming these two attributes is essential to ensure we're making sound decisions based on dependable information. Now, let's talk about the third step: considering practicality and user experience. First, it's important to evaluate how easy the tool is to administer. This means looking at how much time it takes, what the cost might be, and how user-friendly the process is for those managing it. Next, we need to assess the participant experience. We want to make sure that those taking the assessment can do so without feeling confused or fatigued, which helps ensure that their responses are accurate and reliable. Finally, we have to think about how these practical factors affect participation rates. If the tool is too complicated or time-consuming, fewer people might take part, which can reduce the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the assessment. So, keeping things practical and user-friendly is key to getting the best results. When evaluating your options, it's crucial to choose tools that offer clear and actionable reports. These reports help you interpret the results effectively, so you're not just gathering data, but actually understanding what it means. Next, look for advanced analytics features. Things like identifying trends over time, benchmarking against standards, or analyzing skill gaps. These capabilities add significant value by turning raw data into meaningful insights. Finally, comprehensive reporting is key to making better decisions. When your reporting covers all relevant aspects, it empowers you to take targeted actions that really address your needs and improve outcomes. At this stage, it's crucial to make sure your assessment tool aligns perfectly with your learning objectives. The tool you choose needs to reflect the specific skills or competencies you're aiming to measure. When there's a strong match, the results become more relevant and meaningful, allowing you to make accurate and valid judgments about a learner's progress or proficiency. On the other hand, if the tool is misaligned, it might focus on irrelevant aspects, leading to results that don't truly reflect what you want to assess and ultimately may not be useful for guiding instruction or improvement. So, keeping your assessment closely tied to your objectives is essential for effective evaluation. When reviewing flexibility and customization, the first thing to consider is whether the tool allows you to tailor it to your specific needs. This might include customizing content formats or even scoring criteria to better align with your unique context. Flexibility here is crucial because it means the tool can adapt to different situations and changing requirements over time, making it more valuable in the long run. On the other hand, if a tool offers limited customization, it might restrict how applicable and useful results are for your particular use case. So, evaluating these aspects carefully can ensure you select a tool that truly fits your needs and remains effective as those needs evolve. Now, let's look at assessing support, training, and compliance. First, it's essential to verify that there are sufficient user support and training resources available. This helps ensure everyone can use the tool effectively and confidently. Next, we need to check that the tool complies with all relevant industry standards, data protection laws, and ethical guidelines. Compliance is critical to avoid legal issues and maintain trust. Finally, by having strong support and ensuring compliance, we can guarantee smooth administration of the tool and protect the overall integrity of the organization. These steps are crucial to successful implementation and long-term sustainability. When choosing an assessment tool, the first step is to clearly define its purpose and confirm that it is valid and reliable. This means making sure the tool measures what it's supposed to and does so consistently. Next, it's important to look at the reporting capabilities. Does the tool provide clear, actionable insights? Also, check that it aligns well with your objectives and can be customized to fit your specific needs. Additionally, considering the level of support offered and whether the tool complies with relevant standards can really make or break your decision. By carefully applying these criteria, you ensure that you select the most effective and efficient tool tailored to your goals.